That was great.
That first steps, oh, it's not working.
Do you want that one?
That's fine. The first step's a doozy. I'll have you know I'm wearing my fall detection button. And it's going to send the call through to our operator. So it is a demo. It's going to take a couple of minutes. An actual device that's in someone's home usually takes about 30 seconds. Nancy came into my office last week and said I was the raffle winner, and I wasn't even here, so I don't know how that works. But I think you guys are probably pretty tired of seeing me up here and talking about our service and devices, because I think this is the 4th time I've been up here in the last couple of years. So I'm going to talk about something a little different. September is Fall Prevention Month, and next Wednesday, thank you, Bob, is the first day of fall, and that is National Fall Prevention Awareness Day. So I think Bob's going to, when he can, he's going to throw up some statistics up there about falls, because I am in the fall business. It's quite astonishing, the statistics on falls, when we get it up there.
Hey, Becker, this is Brenda from Lifeline. Do you need help?
Brenda, no, I'm actually speaking in front of about 40 or 50 people here. We're just doing a demo. We're doing a demonstration, so you're on the mic.
And I'm on the spot.
You're on the spot. I'm fine. I just had a little fall. No, but I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Do you need emergency services?
I do not. Thank you for asking. Have a good
Is there
day.
anything else I can do?
I'm fine. Thank you very much. Okay, you too. So I'm going to talk about falls and not our services necessarily, even though they're related. These are kind of some astonishing statistics up here. The big one is $34 billion it costs a year for someone to end up in the hospital because of a fall, or everybody, I should say. They project by the year 2020 it's going to be $67 billion. That is a huge number. Basically, 30% of people 60 and older fall at least once a year. By the time someone is 80 years old, 2/3 of the people will have fallen, and half of those people will not be able to get up without assistance. So it's a huge issue. There are a lot of, especially in this community, fall prevention programs. The adult and aging has a fall prevention program. A lot of the senior centers have balance classes and fall prevention classes. Okay. So going on to the next slide, you know, I just tripped up here. I was able to I'm 55 years old. I feel like I'm pretty fit and able to get up after a fall. And about 30 years from now, I may not be able to get up from a fall like that. And kind of the rule of thumb is about 2 hours on the floor without getting up, complications start to arise. And we can see on the second bullet point there what can happen with a long lie. We address those situations. I'm very passionate about the Lifeline service. You know, I work for the health district. We partner with Lifeline, so it's a contract, I believe, and I know that they have the best products and services, so I'm very passionate about that. I feel anyone that's at risk for falling should have a device, and there's a lot of companies out there, not just ours. If they're home alone, they're a fall risk, they should have a device, because we really need them to get help. It really maintains their level of independence. Bob's going to show a 2-minute video of what happens in our call center, and then that should take me up to about the 5-minute mark.
Working here has definitely changed my perspective on aging. It's brought a lot of things to light when it comes to how gracefully you can actually age. When we get a call, it's an initial question. It's very basic. It's just, do you need help? And we make sure that, first of all, it wasn't an accident. A lot of times it's the cat hit it, or my granddaughter pressed my button. We don't mind. We tell them that we hope that they have a wonderful day. We're glad that it was just an accident.
We get a call in our headset the screen pops up the subscriber's information. So we see everything from their name to their address, their age, their medical history. So we say, Mrs. Smith, this is Emily with Phillips Lifeline. Do you need any help?
I'm very proud to work for Lifeline. I tell people at any chance what I do for a living.
Every day I go home with a very rewarding feeling.
When people are considering getting the Lifeline service, they're under this misconception that what they're getting is only a home communicator. It's not just a home communicator, it's the people that go behind it. There's teams of people that work tirelessly every day to make that home communicator useful in one of the most important moments of people's lives.
I think people should press their help button when they're in need of help or when they think they're going to need help.
If you would ask your family member, should I press the button? Press the button.
It's an extra layer of protection. Something that I hear a lot is that, I don't need it, or I don't need that yet, I'm fine, and I'm healthy enough.
Having it and not needing it is better than needing it and not having it. And with this, they're able to stay at home and keep their independence and their peace of mind longer.
Lifeline is there, 24 hours a day, just in case you need it, we'll always be there. When I'm 80, I will definitely have a Lifeline. I may be the one calling all the time and saying, so, can you guys talk for a little bit? Lifeline definitely makes a difference. It makes you appreciate life.
So that's kind of a perspective from our call center, which I'm usually up here talking about one of our services or buttons. So that's something a little different they just came out with. I want to thank everyone in the room for referring business to us. I really appreciate the partnerships we have with you guys. We just really appreciate the referrals that we get from everybody here. So thank you very much.